Hi, my name is Mayan Schwartzman, and today I'm going to talk to you about effective communication. This is for my food service management class, Culinary 233 at Kendall College. The reason why communication is so important in the workplace is because without it, nothing runs smoothly. It has been shown that 47% of companies that communicate with their employees have a 50% increase in revenue in a 5-year period. There are many different forms of communication in the workplace. One of the forms is downward communication. Downward communication is when the head of the business is sharing information with the person that works directly beneath them, until the information reaches the lowest ranking employee. Another form is upward communication. Upward communication is similar to downward communication, only it starts with the lower ranked employee until it reaches the head of the company. Emailing has become a new form of communication in the workplace, which has started to be used more and more in the past 15 years or so. Emailing has both positive and negative aspects. A positive aspect is that it can be sent and received instantaneously. It also can be sent to multiple people at once with very little effort. The negative aspects of emailing is when people tend to write emails, they use slang words or spelling shortcuts, such as the letter U for the word you. Y-O-U. Sometimes you forget to spell check. A very common mistake is not to capitalize letters in the names, day of the week, beginning of the sentence, and especially the letter I. When people do want to send an email to multiple people, they have to make sure that they put each email address in the correct box, the to, CC, or BCC. Because sometimes you don't want other people to know that others are reading the email as well. The phone is a very good way for communication as well. It is important to remember that when you talk on the phone to a work associate, that you conduct yourself professionally, as if you were talking to them in a face-to-face meeting. Very often people do slack off when they're on the phone because they think the person can't see them, but this is a big mistake. You can always request to talk to someone face-to-face. This is good when there is a personal problem or a problem that needs to be solved immediately, because there is no back and forth as you would have with emailing. Most companies and businesses have meetings on a weekly basis to discuss what needs to be done, any new plans or problems that need to be solved in the week or in the near future. It's important to have the difficult conversations. People are scared to have them, but they're necessary in order to keep the workplace running smoothly. When having these talks, it's important not to accuse someone of doing something that they might have not done, because you never know how they will react to this. This also helps build self-esteem, so you feel a lot better about yourself after you do have these talks. Another reason why it's important to communicate in the workplace is because gossiping should always be kept at a minimum. Everybody knows that a workplace with no gossip is more productive. When a company doesn't communicate with their staff, whether the news is good or bad, it comes off as if they're treating them like children, and as if they don't think their employees can handle the truth. When in reality, it has been shown that companies that do communicate with their employees, the employees do tend to work harder now that they know whether the company is doing better or worse. It's important to remember that communication is a two-way street, and that you must be open to hearing what people have to say to you. This is why it is very important to be an active listener rather than a passive one. This way people know that they can trust you and that you care about what they have to say. Nonverbal communication is just as important as verbal communication. It's important not to act standoffish and to smile at people so that they feel more comfortable in talking to you. Because of these reasons, it's important to keep the communication ties always going in the workplace in order for things to run smoothly. So keep communicating out there and have a great day.